But
100%.
and regardless of how I place, I've got a buddy who's going to put me up for that time, and we're going to go back for the finals to either watch and or compete. Stars aligning provided.
Oh, they're starting right now. We have to run. We have to run an ad.
Oh,
All right, whatever. Hey, listen. If you wanted to watch this match, you should have definitely subbed. There's still some time.
Yeah, guys, sub to Casa. Like, there is very few good content creators out there who are working not nearly as hard as Casa does. So please sub to it. Help people know about this. Get more people in here. Get more fights happening, and just come out here and punch someone in the face.
Virtually.
Virtually punch someone in the face, or kick them if you play jury. Whatever.
Yeah. Like 100%. Like I don't like those people that like just chill like subbing and all that throughout the show. I don't really try to do it. We have to do it because like then people will never do it. But still, like I'm only gonna say it just so that it's a more comfortable watch for you guys, because like then you don't have to watch the ads that we have to play, and it's just a smoother experience for you. You get to see the behind the scenes, the inner workings and all that shit. So yeah, make sure you sub. Use that Prime that you just got for Christmas. I know your mom just got you Prime for Christmas. Everybody asked for Prime for Christmas. So
yeah, but was that the energy drink or?
Yo, Logan, call me.
He said, "I know you watch."
Logan, call me, bro. Stop playing with me.
All right, gentlemen, I'm gonna leave you to do your thing.
Okay, yeah.
This has been a blast. Thank you for having me on. Thank you for letting me tell my stories while I played.
Thank you for coming, man. Especially last minute.
Thank you for the bounty system, honestly, because that made me feel good to be like, me playing so much has had an influence just for the sake of playing.
I'm gonna
positive influence on you guys.
I'm gonna come up with new ways to do the bounty too. Like, it can't all just be like most games or whatever. We might flip it on its head or something. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for coming through. We will see you again. Don't kid yourself. You will be on the show again. So
I have so many more stories to tell, and I can't wait to tell them to you.
I can't wait then. I'll see you soon, bro.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a little teaser.
Oh shit.
So
okay,
this is a great story. I used to be in game dev, right? And I used to work on a fighting game. It was called Beast Fury, and my boss was a very big fan of Skullgirls, right? And by extension, a big fan of Mike Z. Now, he didn't know that Mike Z was kind of prevalent in the anime scene for a little while already, but he thought, oh wow, this guy just kind of came out of nowhere and then just made a fighting game. Like, I want to do that. I want to make a fighting game, right? And it's kind of like childish naivety, but like it was so like intoxicating to kind of be in that same energy of, I love fighting games. Let me help you make your fighting game, right?
Yeah.
We were doing our best to make the game as good as we could, and my boss reached out to Mike and the Skullgirls forums and everything, and he asked for some help, like some genuine, like, what can I do here, so on and so forth. It was obvious that he didn't really know what he was doing, and instead of getting like, a positive, oh, what is this, doing that, so on and so forth, for everything he didn't know, he got clowned on by the community and even by Mike himself. He got so mad that he messaged me and asked me, hey man, can you log in and talk to him? You're better at the business speak than I am. And I'm like, okay, it can't be that bad, right? Those of you who know Mike Z, well, it can be that bad, because I went in there and I started asking questions and he was on me instantly. Every little thing that I didn't know, he made fun of me over, and it was bad, right? Now, the thing about that interaction is that after everything, I said, well, we have genuine questions. We're trying to, we've never done this before. And I told him that we've never done this before, and you've got a good solid foothold in what you're doing. So why not, just share some secrets. Like, he refused. Now, the funny thing about this is that he had a presentation at UFGT 10 that same year, right? Where he was going to quite literally have like a fighting game dev like conference thing, like a panel, right? And I was going to that same tournament, right? So I went to his panel. I sat in the front row. He has no idea who I am, but I sat in the front row, had my notebook out. I wrote down every good point he made, like all the little details of like, oh yeah, don't have a frame one, game over screen so the game doesn't roll back into, not being that kind of stuff. And all the other like subtle details about making fighting games, right? And afterwards, he was like doing a little meet and greet, shaking hands. Hi, Mike. How you doing? Yeah. And it's like, I walk up to him, I put my hand out. I was like, hi, Mike. Nice to meet you. My name's 40% Flash Kick. We spoke over the internet last night. You should have seen his face. It went from like that jovial, like, yeah, I'm meeting fans thing to smile to that, like, I have seen the face of God. And he has deemed me unworthy. Because I'm a big dude, right? Like, and I'm dressed in the armor and everything, and he's like 5 foot nothing, and I'm 6'2.5", and I kind of look like something out of Mad Max, and a dude that like it's literally the meme of like people get too comfortable about talking shit on the internet because they don't get punched in the face. I didn't do anything, just so you know. I didn't hit him or anything. I didn't. It didn't go that way, but just seeing his expression, that look of utter terror and fear of, you talk that good shit online, now I'm here.
I need to, okay, so you're literally as tall as me. I need to see what you were sporting. I need to see this armor that you keep talking about. I need to,
All right, yeah, no, I'll post it. Let's see. What's a good channel for that? General?
Yeah,
that'll do.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. I'll grab these two pictures. I've got plenty, so give me a sec to go kind of find them. Let's see.
Oh, I
these
see.
two. Oh, this one's a good one.
Oh yeah, that is. It gets increasingly more Mad Max as you send more photos.
Like, you can see that I am, this is how I dress when I go to tournaments. This is how I look, Wow. And imagine a dude that looks like that walks up to you and says, hey, you were talking shit to me last night.
Oh yeah, I would have cried on the spot. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
no, it's gonna make you feel some kind of bad way.
Yeah, so we do sit down, right? We do actually talk about fighting game development stuff. He asked me like what my design ideas are, like what's the premise of the game, like all these kinds of things. And he ultimately concludes the conversation with, my biggest advice to you is play more fighting games. Play more than just Street Fighter, play more than just Capcom games. Go out, play BlazBlue, play Tekken, play Virtua Fighter, play all these other games and broaden your horizons and perspectives, and you will be able to make whatever game you want. And that was good, that was the kind of advice I would have liked to hear the night before, but he has such an ego of himself that he just says shit like that with no filter on the internet, So for him to, put it away for a little bit and have an actual big boy conversation with me was appreciated. And like I said, I've got plenty more stories just like that one. But you'll have to wait till the next time I'm on the show.
All right, Nick,
Fair enough.
Can't wait to have you, bro. Thanks so much for coming on. We'll definitely talk to you soon, bro.
Have a good one, guys. Thanks
Peace.
for having me on.
Good night.
Long live the Tatsu ladder.
Thank you.
That's kind.
He's such a nice guy, bro. I love that. That was dope. Like, that was so dope.
There's people in our general chat asking about the Mad Max armor.
About the greaves he has on, bro. Like,
we might have to, in the VOD version, I might have to request that the photos be put over that portion.
Yeah,
just
bro.
so that people can see the context of it.
My man is over encumbered, bro. Like,
that's the thing. I don't know that he is. He doesn't. He looks like
only when he's equipped with the peripheral is he over encumbered, bro.
You know what? Perhaps that's when you bring out the extra heavy two-handed weapon,
Yeah.
and you end up with the less ideal roll. While we were finishing all of that up, am I correct that this was the first of our? Yes, it was the first of our winners quarterfinals matches. If you are just joining us, we are here now with the top 8 portion of our regular Thursday programming. If you tuned in, you just heard us sign off with our guest for the first 2 hours following 40% flash kick through the ladder tonight. Just shy of top 8. We did get to bring you guys that money match for the bounty. But then looking at this top 8 now, Noah the Prodigy and JB, Joey and Dual Kevin, 801 Strider and Zach Boss. Have we had 801 Strider on a Casa recently?
To my knowledge,
Never.
I've never seen him here.
Never?
Yeah,
Okay.
never. Yeah, I've never seen him here, which is crazy because I thought that, with 40% leaving, I thought we weren't going to be able to see any more Marissa play tonight. And lo and behold, the Marissa that just won TNS